Good morning. Today we are going to see a problem and its solution of BRS, Bank Reconciliation Statement. The format of BRS already we have seen in previous classes. If you have not seen that, please check the link given above, the format of the BRS. After that you see this all questions given here, you can understand. Yes, prepare bank reconciliation statement from the following as on 31st March 2017. The date is very important. As per this date only we are finding the transaction have written both that account, that is passbook or cash book or not. If anything has not done as per this date, that we should do. Now first one is the debit balance as per the cash book. Now one another informations that as per the cash book, debit balance is the plus balance, that is favorable balance, and credit balance is the bank overdraft, or you can say that unfavorable balance. But as per the passbook is the debit balance is the unfavorable balance and the credit balance is the favorable balance. Now debit balance as per the cash book given, that is 3,72,000. Favorable balance is nothing but what? Actually in your bank account that much of money you have. Okay, now debit balance as per the cash book, debit balance as per the cash book, I have written debit, favorable balance I have written in the debit column. You can find here that this is the debit column and this is the credit column. Debit column, otherwise I have written here the plus sign column, and this one is the minus sign column. Now balance as per the cash book, debit balance, favorable balance I have written 3,72,000 in the plus side. Now next one is check issued to creditor but not yet presented for payment. Now you think about that we are making tally between cash book and passbook. If I have written here, this is the cash book and this is the passbook, just I am checking that all information is given here as per this which I supposed to tally. Remember that if the balance as per the given cash book, so you can change only the cash book. First the information as per this which one is given to you, you should remember that the things only you can change, other thing you cannot. Other thing what that information is given or other things what the transactions they have treated, as per this my account I should treat. Okay, now check issued to creditor but not yet presented for payment. When you issued the check, you thinking about that person will visit your bank account and the person will withdraw that money. So that cash book, when issued the check, cash book already reduced. But the things person not yet presented for payment, the person not visited the bank and withdrawn the cash. So what you should do? So definitely passbook still that reduction not done. So passbook not reduction done, so that means what you should do? You should increase again that value by adding it. So that's why I have written here check issued to creditor but not presented in add column, that is debit column, 72,000. I hope clear? Yes. Next one is that dividend received by the bank 5,000 rupees. Now we check that dividend received by the bank. That means of what? The bank directly received the dividend and it's added to the passbook. Now you think that how the bank only known about that the dividend received. Why the cash book not written this? Simple that any purchasing of shares, any investment you cannot do without banking. That means of what? You are doing that all the things through bank. So that bank directly receive the dividend. You unknown about that. That company unknown about that. So that at that time what happened? That passbook already increased by 5,000. So passbook already deposited 5,000 rupees and the passbook balance should increase. So that cash book what should do? We are having balance as per the cash book only, so we can change cash book only. So cash book also should increase. So that's why dividend received by the bank, that is add column 5,000. After the add only I have written 5,000 in the debit side, that is add column. Next, interest allowed by the bank. Now you think about when you deposited money into the bank time to time giving interest out of that. So interest nothing but what? Let's say example you have deposited 10,000 rupees, the bank giving 10% of that. So that 10,000 rupees 10% 1,000. So that in a year the bank will give you or depositing 1,000 rupees to your account. So indirectly what? When the passbook increased, when the bank giving interest to you, so that passbook already increased. So what should you do? You also should increase. So that's why in add column interest allowed by the bank 1250. I hope understood? Yes. So point number 5, check deposited into bank for collection but not collected. Now you think about when you deposited check into bank, that means of what? Company deposited. That means company thought that amount will be encashed and it will be deposited to the passbook also. So you have deposited and you increase the value. So when you deposit, you are thinking my passbook already increased. So that you have increased that value 15,400. But the things passbook is still not added that thing, still not deposited that money to your account. So that's why what you should do, you should reduce again. So that I have done here, check deposited but not collected by the bank 15,400 in the minus column. Say that, see here, that is credit side, credit balance 15,400. Okay. Point number 6. Now check here bank charges. Sometimes what happened, bank have done or have been doing lots of activities on behalf of you. Say example your electricity payment, that means after that your shares purchase, your investment they are managing, many other things bank indirectly doing activities on behalf of you. So for that bank charging lots of commission. So that is nothing but that bank charges. So bank charges 200. So bank charges, you are known about that. Directly that bank charges this amount and its reduction has done from the passbook. So now what you have to do? You also should reduce. That means company also should reduce that thing, because again that you have the balance of the cash book. So that cash book only you can change. As per the passbook they have acted, that you should act yourself also. Yes, so the cash book reduced. So bank charges 200 I have written in the credit column, credit side. Yes. Next one is point number 7. A check deposited into bank dishonored. What is the dishonored? That means here that if any check you have deposited due to some reason might be the signature is not matched, sometime the check is bounced, that means the available balance is not there in the account, it might be dishonored, it's not applicable. So that time what happened, that you have deposited, so what you thought that you have deposited, you thought that the money will added to the passbook, so that's why you also increased your cash book, but it is dishonored. So what, that money it's not deposited to your passbook, so that's why you should again subtract it. So that's why I have written here check deposited into bank dishonored. So I have written here 320 in the credit column, minus column. Okay, next point number 8. Bank paid house tax on our behalf. Now you think that I told you on behalf of you bank doing lots of activities. So for that bank charging commission, that commission bank charges already you have seen above. So now bank what doing? House tax on behalf of the company, on behalf of the owner, bank paying. So that bank paying directly passbook has reduction has done. So what you should do? You also should reduce cash book. So that's why I have written here bank paid house tax on behalf of. So that 350 rupees I have written in the credit column. I hope understood. After that we are going to do tally on that. So debit balance definitely is higher amount 4,50,250. So both the sides I have written here 4,50,250, 4,50,250. After that see that credit balance is less. How much less? Add that things and subtract with that total amount. Again add that what that amount you have in credit side and subtract with that 4,50,250. So balance amount is 4,33,980. It is the credit balance. If you are finding this is the credit balance. So credit balance as per the passbook. So the things is, if you started from cash book balance, definitely the balance you are getting at the end, that should be passbook balance. So that credit balance as per the passbook, that is favorable balance. We know that if the debit balance as per the cash book, it is the favorable balance, but the credit balance as per the passbook, it is the favorable balance. So I have written here the credit balance as per the passbook, favorable balance 4,33,980. I hope understood. Any doubt you have, please comment below. Thank you.